Hi guys, so I'm in the new Ford Figo Blue. If you can just see here, it says blue, BLU. And in the next few minutes, I'm going to be on Radio Islam International. I'm going to be talking all things social media, the positives and the negatives that it has on your business. And this Ford Figo has quite a nice little stand for your phone for content creating. I'll just show you here. Yeah, so this is on the Nikon Z6. Yeah, so that's the Ford Figo Blue. So I've got my Bluetooth audio connected here in the Ford Figo. We're streaming Radio Islam International live.
First moon landing before her rise as a cinematic.
And in the next few minutes, I'll be on. Follow us on iloveza.com, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, wherever you want to get hold of us. That's hashtag iloveza and at iloveza.com.
And with you by my side. Welcome back. It's 19 before 11. You're listening to Radio Islam. I want to discuss now the negative effects of social media on one's business and how not to grow your brand online. With me online, I do have entrepreneur, digital content creator, and the co-founder of iloveza.com, Ziyaad Plaatjes. Ziyaad, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Pleasure to have you.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Shukran for having me on this morning, brother. How are you?
Alhamdulillah. And how are you keeping?
I'm fine, alhamdulillah.
That is good. So, yeah, social media, in as far as businesses are concerned, let us start off with its importance. Why is it important in today's time?
Okay, so social media is a tool that we use now to engage with our audience. So whether you have a brick and mortar business or you have an online business, it's always good to have the social media because people are on these apps all the time and they find it easier to engage with the business. Lots of people find it easier than phoning or emailing a business. They're on Facebook or Instagram. They can just send them a message if they have a question or a query about a product or a service that they're offering. And that's basically why it's important to have social media as a business or even your personal brand. It's not only about business, but you as a brand, if you're looking for a job, you want to build that brand because businesses start looking at your profiles to see if you're a worthy candidate for the job.
So, what are some of the negatives of social media for a business?
So the negatives would be that if you don't have a good social media strategy. So if you want a social media strategy or someone to manage your social media, we at iloveza.com do that. But you need to make sure that whatever you're doing on social media is aligned to your brand. You don't want to say get involved in something controversial. It's good to steer clear of religious views, political, sports, something that could potentially be controversial. I'm not saying that you should steer clear totally from it, but you should be mindful of the people that are following you and the negative effect that it could have on your business. So you should rather post something that's engaging, that if your business is to do with wholesaling food products, then rather stick to posting about what you can do with those food products, recipes or that type of thing, than getting involved in something that could harm your business potentially.
What about staff that work for you, or if you work for a certain company?
Yes.
Is it kind of I would say a responsibility on your shoulders to make sure that your personal account is also well maintained and let's say kept clean?
Yes, if you're going to have a social media presence, which most people do nowadays, you should make sure that anybody that's looking at it, if it's a public account, then if people are looking at it, then you would want to keep it clean. It's not only businesses. I would think even if you want to travel overseas, countries now look at it before they give you your visa. So it's important to make sure that you're not anti some country or some policy that they have before you want to enter a country. So always be mindful of what you're posting on social media, what you're sharing, what you're liking, what you're commenting on, because that it could have a positive or a negative effect on your actual life, basically.
Yeah, that is quite true. And then from a customer perspective, if
Yes.
if I'm, example, shopping online and I come across the store,
Yes.
they're on social media.
Yeah.
How do I know? Are there any signs to see they're like fake or they kind of they're scam or things like that?
It's difficult to make out whether it's a fake account or not. But having the account in itself, I mean, if you don't have an account, lots of people I hear now say, oh, that company doesn't have a Facebook account or they're not on social media. Are they legit? More than if you have a social media account, the reverse. But you could potentially see maybe if there are people that are following that account that you might know, because that would also, it's almost like a recommendation. So
Yes.
word of mouth now is more, if people share your stuff on social media and if they liking a certain business, then you would like the same thing. So that's more word of mouth is now through social media. So I don't know if there's an exact way of finding out if the business is a scam besides trying to contact them, if they have an email address or a phone number on their page. But I would look rather at who is following them and if I do know anybody that is following them to ensure that it is a legitimate business or someone that's used them before.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Tell us about iloveza.com before we leave you.
So iloveza.com, like I said, we manage social media and we do social media marketing as well. So we help brands all over South Africa, businesses, to give them the exposure that they need through our platform. That's our website and our social media accounts.
All right, quite a very interesting and I think a much needed service as well. Ziyaad, Jazakallah for your time. May Allah Ta'ala reward you and we hope to speak again soon.
Inshallah. Ameen. Jazakallah and Muharram Mubarak to you and the
To
listeners.
you too.
Okay.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Yes, that was Ziyaad Plaatjes speaking.
Hi, so that was the interview, a very short one. Tell us what you think. If you have any comments, tell us below in the comment section. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, iloveza.com, at iloveza.com. Visit our website, www.iloveza.com, and hashtag iloveza or hashtag after Fajr grind. I'm Ziyaad and I love Zede.